Chop it up, break it down real quick. Talking big moves, we don't plan on quitting. Chop it up, lay it out real clean. Turning little visions to $1 million dream. Chop it up, you can talk a good game. Turn a small spark to $1 million flame. Chop it up, stack that plan from the bottom to the top. Yeah, we taking that chance. Chop it up, chop it up, chop it up, chop it up.
What's going on, man? This is your boy Jay, and again, this is another episode of Chop It Up. I have my special co-host, Miss Shelly with a 3. Not an E. I'm glad to have you on the show, Shelly. So
I'm glad to be here.
Oh my God, it's been a minute since we
seen
each other. I'm just glad to see you. I'm glad everything.
Yes, I'm glad. We're live. We're well.
I know it's the good energy. It's the good energy. I just want to say thank y'all, man. I said y'all ran the numbers up last week. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, because I couldn't do this without y'all. I started it and I just, with a dream, with a plan, and I just want to keep it going, keep it moving, keep giving y'all insight, keep giving y'all love, keep giving y'all honesty, and, just giving feedback. You know what I mean? I just like to hear feedback from everybody, how they feel about certain situations, because it ain't all about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got an opinion, and I like to hear about it, But let's get into our chop session. First chop session. And y'all, we're going to do a little something different. I think she prepared, y'all. I think she prepared. So, we're going to do a Best Actors Jeopardy, y'all. So, what she's going to do is pick her best actor. So, we're going to go down the list, top to the bottom. And whoever stuck best is winner, man. So, I don't know. What you think?
I don't know. Let's see.
All right.
Okay.
Vin Diesel or Dwayne Johnson?
I'm gonna have to go with Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Vin Diesel.
Okay, Vin Diesel or Tom Cruise?
I'm gonna have to go with Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
Okay, Vin Diesel or Brad Pitt?
I'm gonna have to go with Brad Pitt.
Vin Diesel or Paul Walker?
Man, Paul was really good.
Yep, he was good. Yeah, he was good.
He was very good. I'm kind of. That's a hard one. Gonna have to go with Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel? Okay.
I think he just gives like that. I don't know.
You right there, man. Get there.
He's like the macho man. Like, muscle man. Like, I want to get somebody.
All right, so Vin Diesel or John Travolta? He was just here those springs.
Yes, I actually was an extra in his movie that we were filming down here. Yeah, I was an extra.
Okay,
that was cool.
That was a good one. That was like this setup. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess John Travolta.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little biased. Okay.
Okay, so John Travolta. Okay, John Travolta or Michael B. Jordan?
Definitely Michael B. Jordan.
Okay,
He's good.
Michael B. Jordan or Michael Ealy?
I don't know who that is.
What?
Yes.
He was in Beyonce Halo video. The light skinned dude with the brown looking eyes, different color eyes.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not. It's not.
Okay, Michael B. Jordan and Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. Aaron.
What? Mufasa? Like Lion King Mufasa?
Yeah, the new Lion King.
I mean, those were animals.
No, no. So we just gonna say that she don't know what Michael B.
It was really good though. Okay, all right.
Okay, we're gonna go with Michael B.
Okay.
Michael B. or Taylor Lautner?
What did he do?
Eclipse. Damn, New Moon.
Like, oh, okay. Which one was he?
The what?
Which one?
The werewolf.
Oh yeah, he was good, but I liked it. We're still gonna go with
Okay, Michael B. or Tyrese?
Tyrese is good, like Baby Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyrese. Well, I don't know. I'm still gonna go Michael. Michael, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael B. killed right now. Michael B. or Denzel Washington?
Oh, Denzel.
Come on.
Definitely Denzel. Definitely.
Okay. Denzel or Terrence Howard? Empire. Yeah.
I don't think I ever watched.
You've never watched shit.
No, I didn't watch Empire. Now Power. I watched Power, but not Empire.
Terrence Howard. Shit. I know Empire, but hey, I guess we're gonna go.
I'm gonna toe with that.
Okay, Michael B. Last one. No, not last one. Damn it. I'm gonna give you a couple. I'm gonna see what's on that.
Okay.
Michael B. or Lawrence Fishburne. What's love got to do with it?
Okay.
He was Ike Turner. What's love got to do with Tina? You ever seen that?
Yes, but I'm not a fan of that. Now, honestly, played a role of a very mean man.
Okay, Michael B. or Idris Elba. Idris. Shelly. Obsessed. Beyonce. You never seen Obsessed?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna go on Michael B.
Wait. Obsessed, like, was it on like
the movie? And she had a girl that was obsessed with him. There was an office job.
Okay, yeah. So that was a good movie.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. Still got to.
Michael B.
Yeah.
So listen, I guess we got a clean sweep with Michael B. Jordan. My boy good at what he does, man. He acts, he does it all. So I mean, hey, he's the winner. Alright. So now let's get to the real topics, y'all. Okay. Drika Gates. Drika Gates is suing Kevin for $70,000 in alimony for spousal and child. Y'all. Fellas, you know what? I don't even know fellas. Ladies. 70,000 shit, man.
I'd be good with 7,000. Like, whenever I went through my divorce, I go, I'm getting whooped. 70? What? Girl.
That's a lot. But do you honestly think as a mother, do you think 70,000 a month?
I mean, we'd have a lot left over. I mean, I'm sure I could find something to do with it, but that's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
That's definitely a lot.
I hate that they went through what they went through as far as,
Right. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, she's a great person. Like, even though he's done what he's done, she's always stayed behind scenes. She always kept quiet, like, very respectful woman. Yeah. But 70,000, you did something to hurt that woman. She was like, I'm about to get you.
But it was the video, the alleged video that came out, with him and the young lady. That was, yeah.
Well, he got married.
He got shots.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that one?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know if that.
But at first they tried saying that was Drika.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Look like
because some people were like, Gates, all that you sing about are the things you rap about, and that's all you got. Like,
shit.
Allegedly. We don't know who was in the video. There was no faces. No face, no case.
We do have those women that will go for alimony just for the money. You know what I mean? Just for the man, because he got money. But I mean, I feel like women who deserve alimony are the ones that have dealt with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I deserve the alimony.
That just you know what I'm saying? Like, you really did deal with the shit that you went through with that man. He really took you down through there. I don't feel like if y'all have separate assets, I don't feel like that just because y'all were married. Just say if I had shit, I forgot the damn movie. Why'd I get married? When the husband asked for the woman's precedes in her book.
Yeah.
In the movie. And it's like, but she was right. You didn't write one page. Why are you asking for alimony for?
Well, kind of like, who's that? Cardi B.
Yeah.
Where he's wanting all that money from her. Like, dude.
Yeah.
You was doing all the cheating, and now you want to get paid because she's finally leaving you.
You don't get that. You don't get that luxury. I don't feel like no person gets that luxury. Like, if that person worked hard,
right? They work. That's their money.
That's her money. Yeah, that's her money. So I don't feel like she owes him. Just like I don't feel like that Gates just necessarily has to pay Drika that. Now, as far as that, he did cheat. He did lie. He's supposed to pay us something.
He's done a lot. And then with the recent stuff that's came out where he made a comment and he's like, men don't want women that's done and ran through. So this is why we go with younger women. Well, that's why you're gonna get cheated on. So all in all, I'm gonna go with Drika. The girl kept quiet. She was a woman. She was respectful. She deserves that 70 thing. 70K. 70,
yeah, she do.
She deserves that 70K.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, yeah, you get what you deserve. And if you went through it and you dealt with it, then she did.
I mean, I guess in like her standpoint, she got accustomed to a lifestyle.
Yeah.
So what she's saying basically is like he went and bought all these luxury vehicles while he hasn't been paying their taxes off of the house. So, you know, priorities. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. So, NLE Chopper, y'all know NLE Chopper released a new song, and it was a diss track, and it was aimed towards NBA YoungBoy, and it was very graphic. I mean, I seen a lot of comments about it. You know, some of y'all liked the video, some of y'all thought the video was horrific, some of y'all thought that it was a little reach. You know what I mean? I seen some of the video, the lyrics, you know, the lyrics not bad, but it was something. I mean, how you feel about it? Should it rap beef?
Okay, so first off, I do not know who NLE was. So I had to do a little research. I watched it and it's really satanic. It's really come on.
Yeah,
what was that?
It was a bit over the top. I mean,
yeah.
I'm just real partial with the rap beefs and all that shit. It's like, man, you know, but some people do it for the clout, like we were talking about. Some people do it for the followers,
and it makes you wonder, like, was it for clout or is this really how you're feeling?
Right.
Because I feel like this is where a lot of young people, like, they're getting in the mix and there's things that happen and this is ultimately influencing them. So if it was for clout, that's horrible. You should have done a different way.
Talent should be the clout.
Right, right.
But
it was very graphic and I don't know, like that was weird. It was weird.
It was. I mean, it's kind of different than, you know, some of the stuff I've seen NLE Chopper do, you know, because I mean, even though it was weird when I know if I was a baby, I want me too. You know, I mean, he got some good songs, but it's just some songs, you know, people just come out here everybody don't like. Some people might like, some people might like. But that one was just a little, you know, y'all stop that rap beef bullshit. Just stop the rap beef. Just let your talent speak for us.
Right. I feel like, you know, a lot of rappers, artists, we should be really thinking about our younger generation. Like, that's what's coming up. This is what you're influencing them to do. So are you wanting to influence them to continue killing and shooting each other? Or are you wanting to influence them to
be something better than that?
Right.
I mean,
to make something of themselves.
Right.
So, just me. I feel like maybe they should focus and shift. Like, what are y'all trying to do?
Like, I mean, y'all want to, you know, unalive people, or y'all want to, you know, bring positivity to life and stuff like this? Because y'all know me. I'm on life. I'm about positivity. I mean, and, you know, do what you do, but just consequences. Just know there's consequences.
Right.
Okay. Michael Kneeland, y'all, rest in peace, man. Dallas Cowboys, my favorite team.
That was crazy.
That from what I've seen, they said it was, you know, suicide allegedly, a self-inflicted shot. I don't know. I don't know if they said he shot himself in the head, and you know, I'm just praying for his family and his wife and everything that he got going on. I hate to see stuff like this, especially so young. You know?
Well, I think that speaks for like men's mental health. I feel like men think that they can keep themselves busy and try staying strong, and they don't take their mental health seriously because they feel like it's. I think it's I don't know. I think it's just an image. Like men have to be the stronger one. I feel like if they let somebody know their real raw emotions like that, or they let somebody know like, hey, I'm just down right now. It's putting them as being vulnerable. Um, I don't know. Like honestly, that's what I got from it because he lost his mom shortly before he got drafted.
Mm.
And so basically, the girlfriend was saying, like, he's been struggling with mental health for a while, like, really down, depressed, but he was still going through, he was doing his training and everything else. And I just feel like maybe he had gotten to that point. I mean, obviously, I don't know, but if you've ever struggled with depression, you can go down a really deep, dark hole. And if you aren't able to fight that in your head and, like, let yourself know, like, no, these thoughts I'm having are not like pure thoughts. This isn't of God. Like this is the enemy speaking to me.
Like trying to get you to be.
Yes. And I do. I feel like that's what happens is when you go down that deep hole and you're in a depressive state, like that's when you're at your weakest. Yeah. And that's when the enemy can attack you. And yes. So he's using everything he can to get at you and get under your skin. If you're not able to be, you might be physically strong, but if you're not mentally strong.
That's why I try to pray every day to allow God to keep my intrusive thoughts, and to try to keep those type of outside thoughts. And that's what we're talking about, that peace.
Yes.
That peace, man, I'm telling you, that will keep the enemy out. That will keep bad thoughts out. It just keeps you away from stuff like that. You think about stuff like that, and it's like I see a lot of people that's in the industry, football players, singers, rappers, artists, anybody, and a lot of them are dying from like drug overdose.
Yeah, and I guess that's the thing where a lot of times we look at these people and we're not necessarily worshiping them, but we're idolizing them, and we're like, oh, I wish I could be like them. But we really shouldn't wish we could be like somebody else when we don't know if they're actually going through any type of hell.
Right.
Like what they're experiencing deep down. All we know is what we're.
But yeah, as far as that, I wish that a lot of the artists would not get so deep in their thoughts. You know what I mean? As far as how they sit back and they just let that stuff fester. Like that's the worst thing you could do is sit back and let that shit fester.
I honestly think it's like they don't like who they've become almost. Like they want the fame, they want the fortune, but deep down they're not happy with their soul. Yes.
Yeah. You know, I ain't thought about it like that. Yeah, because it's like you want all of that, and once you attain it, it's like.
Because honestly, like that's just like being in the wrong relationship. Like that person can be a millionaire. You can have everything you've ever wanted, but if the love isn't there, if you're not happy within, you're miserable with all this money, all this material stuff. You're miserable. Mm-hmm. So
I just say, y'all just stay prayed up with y'all mental health. Keep y'all, like I always tell y'all about y'all mental. Y'all talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. It takes nothing. Like I said, y'all want to talk to me, talk to me. That's why I got this show. If you have any issues and stuff like this, don't let that stuff sit back on your heart and allow you to do things that could potentially take you away from people that you love,
right?
Or take you away from your children, or take you away from your parents, or whatever the case may be. Whoever, somebody love your ass. You know what I mean? Somebody love your ass. Somebody really loves you, and they don't. I'm pretty sure that I ain't gonna say you will be letting them down, but you'll be letting them down. Like if you do something to yourself that's reckless, and then you leave them here to wonder, did I talk to them enough?
Right.
Did I really help them? I know they said that they love me, but did they love me enough to come talk to me about what they're going through? And I don't think you should push yourself over the edge.
Because I know, like, I feel like a lot of people are bad about it. Like when you're going through something, you isolate rather than trying to like be around somebody and having somebody that can like just, even if you don't want to talk about it, just get yourself out, go for a walk, have somebody that can like be with you just to put you in a different mindset to change your mood. Because sometimes It's just the devil playing tricks on you, and he's
Mhm.
put you in this mindset where you just feel like everything's horrible, everything's coming crashing
Life is
around.
terrible.
And it's really not as
God.
bad as what
Oh,
it
God.
seems. Like once you have some like two heads are better than one. So once you have somebody that you can like lay things out with and they can like, okay, let's do a game plan. Like this is what we're gonna do.
Yes.
And you start feeling better and you can get up out of that funk.
And see, the thing is, me and you probably, since we alike, we don't understand that because we're emotionally expressive people.
Mhm.
So we don't understand how a person can harbor emotion
Right.
when we have certain situations where it's like, listen, I'll never know how you feel if you don't say something.
Right.
And it's like, I have to tell my fiance sometimes, I had to tell him before, it's like, you have to express yourself. You cannot hold that shit in and then want to talk about it 16 days later. You cannot.
Right. Or what happens is whenever you hold it in, it's like festering, festering, and festering. So therefore, like you might drop something and then you're gonna go over the edge and blow up, and you got people wondering like, what
What
did I do? Like what happened? That was nothing. Like why are you
Yes.
acting like that? So it's definitely better to like get things off your chest, talk about it, and talk about it in like a healthy way. Or if you know you're one of the people that can't express yourself without getting like upset, rationalizing,
Yeah.
like take
Y'all,
a second.
therapy type of situations, y'all write it down.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If
Yes.
anything, like if you have to pass notes, write it down. If you don't know how to say it, text it. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Text it. Because me, like, I feel like I can text you all day long to get how I want to feel out or like get my point across. But if I'm having to like sit here and talk to you, I'm gonna let it like build and I'm just gonna like look at you and get even more mad at like, what I'm mad about.
When you're in somebody's face, it's easy for you to feel like they're not listening or they're not understanding in certain situations. It's like I'm talking to you, but you're really not being responsive.
Right.
You're really not accepting it. You're really not. Are you really getting the gist of what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Versus text. You know they read it. You know what I'm saying? So they can take it and decipher it how they need to take and decipher it, and then take the time to respond back.
Yeah.
And when you're in the heat of the moment, you respond how you respond.
Exactly.
And it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that I think sometimes that can be the difference in communication with people. And it's like I said, the difference in where we feel like you should have said something. You know what I mean?
Or
it's an easy situation.
I think I've talked about it before with my cousin, where if you're not brought up learning how to express yourself or to express your emotions, you just learn to bottle things up and keep it to yourself. Like it causes more harm than good. So I feel like as an adult, like as I get older, I realize that that's a bad trait, and it's something that I've been trying to like break out of.
Right. So y'all, again, check on y'all mental health.
And check on your friend, maybe the quiet one, the one you haven't heard from.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, don't take it personally. Maybe they're going through some shit and you just need to reach out.
It takes one. Take one time. Now, I said sometimes you got those friends that are trying to keep it together, and those are the ones that y'all need to make sure y'all check up on. Sometimes they don't have it all together. It's what it is, man.
Yep.
All right, man. So, what y'all think about this new Michael Jackson movie that's getting ready to come out in theaters? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know one was coming out until you said something, and so I looked it up. Wow.
It's nice. The trailer is nice.
Yes.
I like it.
That was his nephew?
Yes, that's his nephew. Okay. Yeah.
Sounds and looks just like him.
Yes, but
the voice.
I have one discrepancy though. And I don't know if they're trying to use that as a euphemism or something to portray how Michael seen his nose.
Yeah.
But they had his nose big on Jafar. It's I don't know if it's the makeup or
maybe.
It was just kind of a little overdone too much for me. But as far as everything else, I think it's gonna.
But so is that what made Michael like go into the plastic surgery?
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly, from what I understand, yes, he said that he had a problem with his nose. But then I think he also said that he had an issue where he wanted to hit higher notes. So go and get his nose tweaked, allow him to hit higher.
But it could be him. I'm just saying. So some people do not believe that, he is
Still alive?
yeah, that's
Me personally, I would love for Michael Jackson still to be alive. Michael Jackson was a global phenomenon.
I mean, they say that a lot about a lot of them.
Tupac.
Yes.
Yeah, they say a lot about allegedly.
I'm just gonna say, like, they look a lot alike.
They do.
And then there's the whole NAD thing now, where like you can say, that's what the celebrities are using to be so young. Or their sacrifices. I don't know.
Allegedly. Okay. I think it's gonna be a good movie. I'll be there. I want to go see.
Yes, it definitely looks like it's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, they had American Dream, Michael Jackson American Dream movie. That was a long one. That was the first one they had coming out. I think about Michael Jackson's entire life. They had him as a kid.
Were the kids and stuff? Yeah, that was good.
It was good. It was 9 hours.
His daddy was hard on him,
but it was good.
Yeah.
It was a 9-hour movie, definitely. Longer than Titanic.
A rough daddy.
Long movie, but it was good. But
I
want to see how they're gonna top that one. Now we've had a bunch of shit show movies that came out, like the one with Flex, and they had that man with powder on his face, and he looked terrible, like Casper the Ghost, terrible. Then they had another one, but Michael Jackson had a Navi, man. So Navi was Michael Jackson's stunt, like when he used to go out.
Okay.
Yeah, Nabi used to be Michael's decoy.
So they do that in the movies too.
Yeah.
Like how I told you with John Travolta, to where the movie and stuff. So while we were filming, I don't even know if that's what I'm supposed to say. Well, I don't know. Some of the spots that it's allegedly them. It's a
decoy.
It's their dupe. Like they fill in for them. I don't know why they do that. I mean, I guess
I think it's for crowd control. Like that's how I used to do it for Michael Jackson, because when Michael could be getting on a flight going somewhere,
right? Well, so like detour, yeah.
They're like.
I mean, I feel like a lot of celebrities do that though.
They should, because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Beyonce got one. She need one.
I'm sure they all do. Honestly.
Yeah, Beyonce definitely need one, man. Because the way them people about her. So I definitely will be in that movie theater, ready to see that. I'm excited about it. I hope y'all excited about it. See it. I know I am. So AI artist Zanaya Monet. I don't know if y'all heard about her, but it's this AI artist that has been getting a lot of buzz about. I don't know if she came out with an album or a couple of songs or something, and then they found out, y'all, that that's not her. Like that's a girl that created her. Like she's actually her. Her name is Talisha Nikki Jones. She's from Mississippi, y'all. From Mississippi.
Yeah. So she actually signed a $3 million deal.
Dang.
$3 million. So so it's not her singing, but it's her footwork. So the lyrics and everything is from poetry she was writing.
Yeah.
So I'd actually heard this song on the radio before we had talked about this. So I'd heard the song "How Was I Supposed to Know" on the radio.
Yeah.
Deep.
Great song.
Yeah, it was deep. And I didn't even realize like it was an AI artist. So, but she, on her interview, she went in saying like, she basically tells AI everything, like what kind of beat she wants with the person, the background. Like it has to be very, very detailed. It's crazy.
It's crazy, but she stepped forward and did the AI thing, and the girl blew up, and then she had an interview with Gail, and Gail kind of said a few things. She was just like, little controversial things about, what if a white guy did this or did that? Would that be, okay if a white guy stood in for a black girl or whatever case may be? Me particularly, she said, if that's what they did, if that's what they came up with, it wouldn't be offensive to me. So,
but I feel like AI. So I feel like she's seen where things were turning, And so she pivoted and she made her money.
Right.
So, but if you think about it, like there's content creators that it's an AI that they've created that does their content and they're making tons of money. There's OnlyFans that's AI. There's you name it.
The VR headset. You know, they got the AI on VR headset.
Yeah, like
when I found out people were having intercourse on VR, how the hell?
Not only that, so I heard I don't even remember what I seen it on, but anyways, basically where these people are having relations with their AI.
Right, like you really having whole conversations with an AI person.
They're leaving their spouses because like they're saying like this is who they're with now, like they're in love with them. Yeah.
I need a big sip on that.
AI is I feel like it can be good and bad. Possibilities are endless with what you can do.
Listen, if you ruining your relationship for some AI pussy
that you're not even getting,
you're not even getting stuff.
It's like a virtual conversation,
or plug, or eight, or nothing, and you leave get out of my face.
Yeah, I thought it was a little wild myself, but
I thought the point of having sex was to have sex.
Well, you're definitely lacking like that intimacy between two people and the connection. Maybe you're mentally able to get aroused because it's telling you what you want to hear.
Maybe so. Backtrack on that. Maybe it is a mental thing, but I would prefer.
But I think that's like the problem in relationships. Like you don't try like putting the phones down and having that one-on-one connection anymore. Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like that's very important anyway, because, I mean, if you don't have an emotional connection with whatever it is, it's not going to work to me.
Right.
I just feel like it. So, maybe, like I said, an emotional connection towards the AI versus the physical. Some people can do without physical.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people just can't. I'm not one of them, but some people can do without physical, and you know.
It would definitely be weird. But, I mean, I guess it's like a long-distance relationship where
you just kind of
you're never going to see it. I'm sorry to offend you, but that's the kind of relationship you have.
All right, let's go into our third session, y'all. Okay, so this is my session where I really love this one, man, because it gets into the real deal, the stuff how you feel, as I say. The most relatable topics, the most things that you can see yourself in. So I'm gonna start with this one. Should women still expect men to pay for dates in 2025? Let's do 2026. I'm gonna say it again. Should women still expect men to pay for dates in 2025?
I mean, why shouldn't we? You know? I mean, honestly, like, okay, obviously I am cornbread fed. So I'm Southern born raised. I grew up, basically, my mom and papa raised me. Yes, I mean, my mom, dad raised me, but I was with my mama 24/7. That's who brought me up. My papa was the breadwinner. Like, yes, she used to work, but then she became a homemaker. So I seen that man getting up from sunset, in the morning till late at night working, providing. She was at home taking care of the house, providing meals, laundry, doing everything a woman should do. So that was whenever I was young, like that was instilled in me, like the man should provide.
Right.
So yes, I do feel like a man should take his woman out and he should pay for the meal. I've actually worked people before where the guy was like, well, I'll pay for the first meal. And then after that, she goes in half. And I'm like, what? You would not get date number 2. And that's what I told him. I hope he took that advice. But with all that being said, I feel like if you have a good job, there's nothing wrong with spoiling your man from time to time. Goes back to the mental health thing. Like, if you know your man's going through some stuff, like, babe, come on, get dressed. I'm about to tell you something.
Oh, God.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with treating your man like, babe, I booked you a massage session. Go get a haircut. Go feel fresh. Go feel good about yourself. Where, oh, Lord, I wish I had the funds and my man would be like, you're having a bad day. Go have a spa day.
Yeah.
Say less.
I feel like I'm two takes on that with that. So if the man is asking you out on a date, definitely. Fellas, you gotta pay. If you ask her out, if you pursue that woman, pay for that meal for that woman when you take her out. You know what I'm saying? Just pay for the meal. And the thing is, this is the only way out, and this just me, y'all, this just me. If I was married to a woman, I would only let her be a stay-at-home mom. If we had kids and she was handling in my house, I wouldn't mind paying all the bills, taking care of her, making sure everything is good. Because you know what? When I'm doing that, she's at home taking care of my kids. She's at home taking care of my home. She's washing my dishes. She's washing the clothes. She's taking care of everything. She's getting my kids off the bus. She's making sure my kids are being fed. She's making sure that they've been taken care of. When I get home, I don't have to worry about no food. When I get home, I don't have to worry about nothing being cooked because she took care of the house. I give her the money. She pay all the bills. I can come home, the lights on. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm working, and she taking care of the bread at home.
I think all relationships are different. Like,
definitely different. Yeah.
Some women though, they don't want to be home. Like they want to be out doing stuff. They like to have their own little money. Because not all men want to pay for everything. Like women like to have their nails done. They like to have their hair done. They like to go shopping. Right. I don't care who you are. If you're a woman, you like to shop some way, somehow. So of course most women, like, they're not wanting to use up all the funds. So they like to have their little money too.
Right.
So
purse, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah. So even if it's not like a 9 to 5, a woman's gonna have some means of how even if she's stuff she's selling on Marketplace, if she's thrifting, reselling, she's gonna have her little hustle where she has a little bit of money. But there's nothing wrong with treating your man.
Yeah. I think it's vice versa, you know what I'm saying? The woman treat the man treat the woman. Mm-hmm. I always say this, everybody, it's not 50-50, it's 100-100. Listen, I always say, one of y'all might be 70% one day, the other one might be 30.
And that's true.
One might be 5, one might be 50. One might be, it just depends on, this is where your relationship comes to stand the test of time. Mm-hmm. If y'all can take up those other percentages that the other one is lacking, this is how y'all build y'all relationship. This is how y'all build y'all foundation. This is what y'all instill in your kids. So that way, when they grow up, they can be an emotionally stable child to an emotionally stable wife or husband to an emotionally stable mother or father.
Yes, because some men did not grow up in a household where they seen a man taking care of the woman. Mm-hmm. They seen the woman doing everything. Yeah. So therefore, and to them, that they don't know if it's normal for a man to do that. Like, I mean, honestly, I feel like for my daughter, like, she's a go-getter, she's a hustler, but that's what she grew up seeing. Like,
right.
She never seen a man take care of me, so therefore that's not what she knows.
Right. So the thing is, that's why it's going to take a strong man.
Yes.
To kind of really, really take over.
That's what I tried telling her. I'm like, you've got to have somebody with the same mentality.
I call my daughter Lil Shelly, but yeah.
I'm like, you have to have somebody with the same mentality as you. Otherwise, it's always going to be you forking everything. You're always going to be doing everything.
And the thing is, that's the way the dynamic is now. I hate to say it, fellas, like, a lot of the women are strong because they have to be strong. They gotta be strong. Nobody's taking up the slack. They gotta come through. They gotta make sure that their babies are taken care of. They gotta make sure their kids' basketball fees, shoes, clothes, hair, graduation, prom. They got these women doing it.
They don't have an option, you know, but I feel like that's where a lot of health issues come in. Man, like, women are wearing themselves down. There was actually a woman, I don't remember her name, but she just had a baby, 10 weeks postpartum. She was walking back and forth to work. No time off. Like, didn't have any recovery time. Wasn't able to heal. Still taking care of kids. Trying to work all these hours. Passed away. She literally worked herself to death. works herself to death.
Yeah, that should not be going on. If you
No.
if you instill that balance, and sometimes thank God you have emotionally stable women, you know what I mean, that can actually do what they need to do and stand the test of time and go through the trial and come out on top and still be a boss doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You have those, but then sometimes you don't have those. And it's like when they raising these girls and y'all complain about how hard some of these women is, man, these women is hard because their mamas had to be hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they not gonna deal with the bullshit that you bring, fellas. That's why you can't bring bullshit to a non-bullshit woman.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to do that. She's not gonna stand for that. So
it's like you say you want a good woman, you want these qualities, but then you're going to somebody that's letting you have your way. They're letting you act how you want to act because they're not going to require you to be a better man. Like they're okay with what you're bringing to the table, and not everybody's okay with that.
Vice versa. Same thing with these females that feel like they're just going to go to a man and they just feel like that's what they need to do. They don't have to do anything. They don't have to cook for them. They don't have to clean for them. All you got to do is take care of them. Ain't wrong, because you're going to have the right ones that can do what they need to do. Being like,
I was having that conversation. So Ron and I, like, that's our thing. We like to cook with one another. That's our little time that we spend with each other is in the kitchen. So we were cooking, and the amount of women that I see, no hate if y'all do it, okay? The amount of women that I see cooking with rotisserie chicken.
Shelly.
And it baffles me, like...
Your alarm is set for 2000 hours. For 2000 hours. Alarm.
You went and got a rotisserie chicken to cook this man? Like, you slaved over this stove? Like, what? So, anyways, I asked him, I was like, what would you do? Because, like, my meals are home cooked. They're homemade. Like, it's no out the box. I'm doing pastas, everything. What would you do if I got a rotisserie chicken to fix our meals? And he said, I think you're lazy. He said, all you gotta do is boil it. He said, I tell you, you were lazy.
Okay. All right. So, me, y'all, my fiance can't cook. But if he decided to make something,
it's the thought that counts. Like, I mean, I get it. Some people.
If you doing this all the time and you like cooking, yeah, because I like to cook, because I like to eat.
Yes.
So if I'm just like, listen, I'm not gonna get up here and make hamburger helper.
Yeah.
Every day.
Right.
And I'm like, I can't get up and
I mean, I get it. Like, some people, you've worked all day. You need something quick and easy. That's understandable. That's understandable. But every night, this is what you're doing for your meals. Like, put a little effort into it. You know what I mean? Like, don't give your man a reason to...
Because I'm going to tell you right now, y'all, I cook pork chops, fried fish, macaroni and cheese, yams, greens, cornbread, cabbage, barbecue chicken, all that.
Whole 9 yards.
Yeah, that's how I cook. And that's because I had a 93-year-old grandma, 94. So 94-year-old grandma that cooked like that. My mom cooked like that. So I don't know how to cook. So I'm a big cook. I'm a big cooker because I'm a big eater.
Right.
So I'll never sit back. My go-to meal, and y'all finna, of course it'd be easier for everybody to think it, but my go-to meal is spaghetti and meatballs with garlic bread. That's a go-to meal.
Yes. My sister, I swear, she cooks at least once a week.
Yeah.
And she will tell me, like, I'm like, what you cooking tonight? Girl, spaghetti. Yeah. You already know.
Get spaghetti. When you find somebody that just work for you, that's his favorite. He loves. That's his favorite. So that worked for me. But I come in with...
But food is all about the intention. It's the intention that you're putting behind it. So, like, if you had bad intention, that could be a bad food. It's not going to really taste that good. But if you're cooking with love, I feel like people can taste that love and comfort.
And I try to put as much as that in my food. I want you to love me as me, and I want you to love me through my food, too.
Yes.
Like, if you can love me through my food, you can love me. You can love everything I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So put that effort in, ladies. And guys, don't be sitting back letting that woman cook for you all the time. Cook for that woman, man.
Or even if it's, don't sit down in the recliner and watch TV while she's cooking for you. Like, I don't care if it's you passing her a rag or, like, for me, Ryan likes to chop up the food, and while I'm doing other stuff, or vice versa. Like we just all take a part of doing something, but it's just quality time in the kitchen together.
Yeah, and I think that's very important. That time, especially if y'all work a lot, both of y'all work a lot,
Mhm.
y'all have to find some time to squeeze that in
Yeah.
to really appreciate each other's
Like
time.
we'll just like pour us a glass of wine, have Alexa going, and we're just cutting up in the kitchen.
Yep, and that works, and that's a healthy relationship. I feel like if you don't have candid moments like that, man,
Mm-hmm.
your relationship's trash. Like it's trash because you can't just be
Well,
routine all the time.
I feel like it wears the other person out, and then it brings like hidden animosity to where like if I'm slaving over the stove, yeah. So like if it was like either he was slaving over the stove, you're sitting on your butt not doing anything, like eventually that's gonna start festering up. You know what I'm saying? Like
why you need to be doing more.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah, I mean I can get it, like your man's done worked all day. You want him to relax, do whatever. Then that's one thing here and there. But sometimes, like even being present in the kitchen, sitting down, just having that conversation. Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
But just being present.
The ladies like certain situations, y'all guys. These women like it while they cooking in the kitchen, bro. Come in the kitchen, smack them on the ass. Kiss them on the back of the head. Just anything like they like little.
Yes, forehead kisses, ass grabs. It means
ass grabs,
so much.
Stuff like that, babe. You doing okay? You know the food looks good. The food looks great, baby. You know you need me to do anything. Nah, baby. You get that. Those are the type of situations, y'all, where you get your woman to really cater to you. Can get her to cater to you because if she knows that you care that much to come in there and see how she's doing, hugging on her, even a smack on the ass, kissing on the forehead, just to check and see if she's doing all right. Even though she's cooking your meal, that'll let her know that you really care. And she'll tell you something like, nah, babe, you good. Go back in there, sit down. I'll finish this. It's that giving.
And and all relationships are different. So like some women might not want you in the kitchen, or some men might not want you in the kitchen. So all of them's going to be different.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I feel like it's still something everybody needs to incorporate some way of just being able to have that quality time. Because I feel like that's what a lot of relationships lack is you keep yourself so busy you don't have that quality time.
Especially you got a businesswoman that can't. Now she got a man that want to cheat or whatever the case may be. Or same thing with a man. And y'all got to find that time, man. Y'all got to find that time. So, y'all. Do men have it harder now than women with the gender roles reversed? Like as far as I guess how men handle themselves versus how women handle themselves.
So I'm going to have to say no. I feel like both have it hard. I mean, the world is not what it used to be a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like growing up as a teenager, $20 lasted me all weekend.
Man, we can go to the little side store and get some fruities for a nickel.
Yes, man. Like me and my friend, we were able to merge we had $40. Back then, $40 was a lot. So we would be able to go get like our double cheeseburgers. We would be able to get our alcohol.
Yeah, cheeseburgers were $1, man.
Alcohol, cigarettes. Like we were some bad little kids, gas money. And it lasted all weekend. But things are a lot more expensive, and I feel like, and I honestly feel like that's where mental health comes in. Like you see a lot more mental health problems in men now just because they're trying to take the weight of everything.
Yeah, well, we talk about that not being able to express themselves. Yeah, and I talk about that. Yeah, I talk about that so much because, like I said, I want guys to feel emotionally safe. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, that's where a lot of unaliving and disregard for feelings in these guys. They feeling like that nobody listens to them, or they can't even express themselves or cry without a female calling them gay or something of that nature, or calling them weak.
Right, that's what I was about to say. A lot of men, they wasn't brought up in a home where like you can express your emotions. So a lot of men aren't going to feel safe like crying in front of you. They're not going to feel safe like expressing their actual feelings. So they're keeping it bottled up.
Some women ain't going to use it against them. And
yeah.
They're afraid of it.
Or either they've had it used against them before,
Mhm.
and then they don't know how to be like safe with someone else. But I think that's all where we need to go in and like heal yourself before jumping into another relationship, because that's like when people are jumping from relationship to relationship or cheating and doing this and doing that, like you're bringing so many spirits in.
Yes. Man.
You're bringing in, I don't know if y'all believe of energy transfer,
Mhm.
but that's where a lot of unnecessary problems come from,
Mhm.
is energy transfer. When you're sleeping with this person and that person, you don't know what problems they got. You're having a moment of feeling better in that moment.
You all what you lick. That's what she said. You all what you lick. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But
I mean, energy transfer is real.
yeah, it is. It is. I feel like if you getting every person under the sun dealing with them, and they're mean person, they evil spirited people, and I definitely feel like that type of. I feel like that karma can get on you.
Yes.
That's what I feel.
It even tells you in the Bible, like being mindful of the company you keep. Like
That's
they might
it.
have something on them and you were just wrong place, wrong time, wrong person. Like because of who you're around, now your life's falling
That's
apart.
why I keep my circle like it is, because I do not want certain people in my atmosphere. My peace level is here. It's all the way up here. Like it's through the roof. Like it's up there. So it's like I try to keep people around me with that type of positive energy. And if they come around me with that negative crap, you gotta go. And it's so good that I have a spouse that is the same way. We both are on the same page that, hey, babe, did you like that energy?
Yeah.
No, I didn't too much care about that.
Like weird vibes. So I don't know if you remember, like when we used to work together in Macomb. So do you remember those guys? Do you remember those guys that came in and me and you didn't even say anything to each other? We just kind of like looked at each other and we were both having like these vibes.
Oh, talking the weird ones that came in
with a jacket.
Yeah.
And we looked back at Farron and she's like looking at it like we didn't have to say anything to each other.
No, we didn't.
But it was like, I know my stomach was in knots. I felt like throwing up. Yeah. You were over here grabbing scissors, getting ready to stay.
One thing about it, you stay there, you ain't got to get ready. Yeah. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm grabbing scissors, whatever I need. Because if I can't fight, I'm taking something down.
I know, like I was reaching for my gun, like something was about to happen. But that's what I'm saying, like discernment.
Yes, and it's like when you're around those type of people, it's like you don't gotta think twice. Y'all can look at you, and you can know something is going on. Yeah, that's why you keep good people in your circle. I'm telling you, I'm a no nonsense type of person. So is she. It's like we don't have time for that type of bullshit. And if you come in with that type of bullshit and you come in our lives with that type of, you tread lightly because you're gonna be gone.
Yeah, because I feel like when you're a high energy person, you have good vibes. A lot of people are like energy vampires. Like they want that energy from you. Like they will suck you dry. And being a good-hearted person, you want to see the good in everybody. Mm-hmm. You want to try helping everybody. But at some point you got to know, like, okay, like you are disturbing my peace too much. Yes. I cannot have you around me.
You got to go. Man, you said something. Even you said about the vampire, like the energy sucking, you do have people that are like that. They really enjoy bubbly personalities. They enjoy people with positive energy. They enjoy people who really are just not just like they're the life of the party, but they really have their art.
Well, I think what it is, it's like they get off on seeing how they can cause like turmoil in your life. Or just being able to frustrate you, and they see like they don't see you being bubbly anymore. So now you're like them. Yeah. So they've molded you to be negative like them and just down.
What upsets them is when they can't control.
Yes.
So it irks their spirit.
It eats out on them.
It irks their spirit so bad, and that's one of those things where my spirit irks your spirit type of thing. Mm-hmm. That's a real thing, y'all. Yeah. It's like people can say, oh, well, they don't like me because no, my spirit offsets your spirit. It irks your spirit. That's why. And you like my spirit. You like my spirit because it's bubbly, but you want to destroy it because you don't have it.
Or some people, they, they're like, oh, she's too good. She's too good. Like that, right. That kind of thing. Like, what the heck is too good? It's nothing about being too good. It's really about protecting your peace and knowing like who you can have in your circle.
Okay. That was a nice one, yeah. Okay. So, next topic, y'all. Should you raise, you know what I'm saying? I can't really speak, but I'm going to talk to a mother. Should you raise your kids to be entrepreneurs or work 9 to 5? Like, how would you attack that? Like, as far as, because you want to raise your kids, I'm guessing, to be stern and on their own and be able to be a boss. But it's like, do you still raise them to know that sometimes you have to work a 9 to 5? You know what I
Right.
mean?
So entrepreneurship is not for everybody.
Mm.
You know, I feel like even sometimes I feel like that's what's wrong with a lot of adults now, where everything was just handed to them. They never had to work for it. So therefore they don't appreciate things.
Mm.
But, you know, let's just say God blesses me to where I'm able to financially put things into place for my children, set them up. Of course, I would want them to be entrepreneurs and have their own businesses of some sort, you know, even if it's, you know, a second stream of income coming in.
Mm-hmm.
They have income coming in to where, okay, this 9 to 5 that's giving you insurance, you have benefits, like this isn't making you happy, or, you know, you're ultimately,
like, what is it doing?
Yeah, like, is it hurting you? Are you growing? Are you growing with this company? Or are you just stuck and you're making somebody else rich?
Right.
So
right.
I think that's the point you have to be at.
That's the difference. Whether are you what are you sacrificing? Are you trading in, being your own boss, making your own money?
Right.
Or are you using that 9 to 5 to build your own boss?
Right.
So, yeah, definitely. So it's like, me personally, I would definitely raise my child to do both.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I want them to understand that you can be an entrepreneur, but there's a possibility that you will have to work a 9 to 5 to reach that goal,
to get where you want to be.
To attain that goal, yeah.
But I feel like it also teaches them discipline.
Yes.
So like they have to have that discipline that way, where they don't feel so privileged to where like, oh well, this is my mama's business, like it's gonna be mine. You didn't work for it. So I feel like this is gonna be something you earn.
That's about how Shaq said when he told his kids, he was like, look, this is my money.
Yeah.
This is not your money.
Like, I mean, I do. I feel like it's something they need to earn. They need to have discipline. You know, it's little things that they need to learn along the way to where you don't have privileged kids running around.
Right. Because, I mean, the thing is, for me, the objective would be to change the dynamic for my children and make them know that I worked hard for you to be where you are.
Right.
I worked hard so you won't have to do this. But however, don't take it for granted. I will give you $50,000 as my child to start a business, to help you start a business. But don't look to me to run your business.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's silk spoon. I'm not doing it. You wanted this business. You wanted this business plan. I'm your father. I'm going to help you. But this is your baby. You're going to have to run this.
Right. So, like, I would need to see the responsibility. I would need to see, like, you're not just wanting a handout. Like, you're actually going
start
to...
this and then quit it later.
Yeah.
And mom will hand me something else. More money when I come up with another business plan. Not don't work that way, huh?
You know, and that's what's wrong with a lot of kids.
Stop this shit.
That I do. I feel like a lot of kids, like, you look at bullying. Privileged. They know they can get away with it.
True.
Like,
till somebody whoop that ass.
It's like, I can treat you like this because it's okay. I'm going to get away with it. Like, that's privilege.
Yeah. And they're going to privilegely get their ass whooped.
That's what needs to happen, you know?
All right, man. So, this is our last one. This one. I ain't going to say this funny, y'all. I'm not going to say this funny. That would be
Oh, gosh.
Is therapy fixing people or exposing people?
I'm going to be honest on this one. I've tried therapy a few times. And I honestly feel like the therapist needed somebody.
What the hell?
Because...
What you mean?
Okay, so most of all of them, I've tried like I don't know, three or four.
Nothing wrong with going to therapy, y'all. Nothing wrong with going to therapy.
Right, I feel like there are great ones out there, but I felt like a guinea pig, and it's like the same question asked over and over and over.
What are they like?
And it's like, what are you writing in your freaking notebook? Like, I've done told you. Why are you asking me over and over? Like, it's not changing. It's not changing. So, are you exposing that what I'm telling you is wrong with me? I already know that. I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. So let's like get down to business. I don't need you like asking me over and over and over the same question.
Right.
So to me, it was more so irritating because I'm just like, what are you writing down?
Like, what's next?
Yeah. Like, you're over here writing stuff down. Like, what are you doing? Because I'm not getting anything from it. And next thing I know, let's book your next session. Like, you didn't do anything for me this session. Yeah. So,
what you do, bro?
I feel like, I'll give them about 3-4 times and we're not getting nowhere. I don't see where you're helping me. Like, I feel like a therapist, like, you go in, you tell them your problems, and it's like, okay, like, this is what we're going to do to better you. Like, this is how we're going to change those habits, or this is how we're going to work through this. Like, I don't need to dig deeper. Some people might have to, but like, they might not know what's going on. I don't know. Everybody's different. But some people it might be fixing, but for the most part, the therapists that I've came across, like, they didn't do anything.
Damn. Well, I mean, I feel like you have some people who try to be therapists because they feel like they can empathize with people. That's not always a reason to be a therapist. Just because you can find empathy in people, that just means that you can understand where they're coming from. That don't mean that you. Well, I just say sympathize. You can sympathize, but then some people don't know how to empathize.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is this: if you don't know how to talk to people about their problems and really give an insight, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's helpful tips, and instead of just giving them the same old bull, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe some people like they go to therapy because they literally have nobody else to talk to.
Yeah, I thought about that.
So I guess there's different ways to like look at it. Like, maybe it's somebody just to talk to, get things off your chest. I mean, a lot of people like they're using AI for the same thing. Like, you tell AI your problems, but it's actually telling you like how to go about it different.
But do you think those answers are rehearsed though? Like, if a lot is using like certain things?
Sometimes I feel like maybe it can tell you what you want to hear.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I would say gotta be your biggest therapist.
Yes. So I will say that's a lot of my problems. I've struggled with anxiety, depression, anger, you name it. I feel like once I decided to pull out my Bible and start reading my Bible, um, I felt closer to God. I'm not saying I'm perfect by no means. I'm not saying like I'm this perfect Christian. I don't know everything, but I can tell you the pieces that comes with it. Ultimately, if there's any problems like that, like, you really got to give them to God.
Yeah. Me personally, God has always been my biggest therapist. Always. I mean, because the thing is, you talk about AI, a lot of people talk about AI, I go and talk to him about anything.
Mm-hmm.
I can express to him. I literally had moments where I was having anxiety, whatever case may be, and you just take a moment. You know what I mean? Just sit back.
Just having a moment, but it goes back to, I feel like, a lot of that, like we were saying, like, the enemy uses the mind.
Any way he can, and think about it anyway. Honestly, he take anxiety just like you said.
Mm-hmm.
He'll take your moment of anxiety and say, "This is the time. You know, allow yourself," or "This is the time you're having a breakdown. Do it."
Yeah.
And the moment you take a deep breath and you just go, my mom used to say, "Jesus," or God, and she always said that moment there, whatever she was feeling, whatever she was dealing with, it was gone. And
like, another thing, I've like, you take a deep breath and you gotta literally let the enemy know, like, you have no authority over me.
Right.
Like, go.
First and foremost, you don't know who you playing with, partner.
No.
You don't know who you playing with.
Roll out.
First and foremost, hold on. Man, Angel, God, come on, bro. Come on, handle my life. But y'all, this has been very fulfilling. I enjoyed Miss Shelley with a 3, not an E.
Yes, it's your girl Shelly.
So
your girl Shelly with a 3, not an E.
So, I mean, Shelly, you got anything positive for them? Leave them with. We done gave them a lot. We done gave y'all a lot of positive sound.
We have. So in my women's group the other day, I was thinking about this when you told me. So, in my women's group the other day, we were talking about things, and I feel like as humans, we can all be a little hypocritical. Like we can look at people and be very judgmental, or people may not be like us. So something that they're doing is irritating us in some way, but we're all wonderfully and we're made perfectly in God's eyes. So you have to think about it as in he made each one of us. He made each one of us. He already knew how we were going to be. So you're literally getting irritated with your sister or brother in Christ. Like ultimately you got to be like, okay, what in me is being bothered by this person?
Right.
So you got to stop letting like those little things irritate you because you're not, it's like you're not perfect yourself. So we can't think like that. Like
Right.
we've got to get out of that mindset.
Yeah. I'm gonna bite off of that and say close to the same thing. God is life, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
God is life. God is love. And as long as you, for me, and it's just personal to me, y'all, as long as you are being truthful with yourself and you love Him and trust Him, and you learn to love yourself more, the closer you'll get with Him.
Yes.
And then you get closer to Him, you understand more about yourself, to how to love, how to truly, because a lot of people don't understand, everybody don't know how to properly love themselves.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does not know how to properly love themselves. Everybody don't know how to properly take care of themselves.
Yeah.
And if you learn that, I feel like you're going to learn that by listening to God and how He takes care of you, how He tells you to take care of yourself as far as it's on this earth. Because He already take care of you.
Right.
But He's going to give you the tools to make sure, the discernment to make sure that you're okay.
You got to use those tools.
Because He don't give them to you for no reason.
So I feel like a lot of people don't realize like there is life and death in the tongue. You got to speak positivity over yourself. So a lot of times you might be looking in the mirror and you're thinking, you're pointing out your flaws. I can easily look in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh, my crow's feet, my teeth are crooked. I've gained a little weight. It's easy to tear yourself down, but you've got to look in that mirror and be like, I am successful. Like you've got to speak that positivity over yourself.
I'm beautiful.
Yes, like speak it.
I'm successful. I'm an amazing person.
Mm-hmm.
I can control my anger. I can control the way I think about people.
Yes, you have to. You have to speak it over yourself. And what you're doing is you're programming your mind. That's what you're going to start portraying. That's what you're going to start living.
And what I say, y'all, when you start doing that and healing that in yourself, then you push that to your kids. Your kids push that to your kids. Those kids, you're creating a generation. I say this all the time. You're creating a generation of emotionally stable
children.
people.
Yes. Because the generation coming up. I worry about our youth. I do, because it's bad. It's bad out here. And we've really got to do some praying over our youth. We've got to turn things around because the generation coming up,
they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do.
It's bad. Like, if you don't see it, really take a step back and observe the youth. Like, there's kids hitting kids and like just doing bad things because someone bumped into them. Things didn't go their way.
Without knowing that, oh, well, I just did this. That's not all the way to always to handle it. It's a time and place to do that type of thing, to handle yourself, defend yourself. I don't ever want to have my kid thinking that every time somebody says something to them, they need to just be on standby. They just need to be ready to you don't have to do that all the time. You don't have to be that way.
So I think a lot of kids, like, they don't understand constructive criticism.
Yes.
So we're not perfect. Like, you have to understand constructive criticism. You need somebody to tell you, like, this is your flaws. This is what you need to work on.
Fucking up.
You need, like, in order to be a better person, you got to learn how to change your bad habits, your bad ways. And sometimes it takes someone else showing you that because you might not think
You might not
there's
know
anything
until you hear
wrong
from
with it.
somebody else.
Right.
Right. And sometimes it takes that. I'm a big firm believer in. Sometimes you got to hear from somebody else. You might not see it, and I had to learn that, y'all. That I'm not always right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not always right. I'm not always the best thinker. I'm not always the best. I just learned that, and when I learned it, I really realized that everybody got room to grow. Everybody can excel and can be wrong, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay.
Yeah, and so, and I guess it goes back to like women and men. So a lot of men might not be used to women that's had to do it themselves.
Yeah.
When they finally get with a man that's a provider, like they can shut their brain off with having to think about things, with having to do stuff.
Mhm.
And so sometimes that man might be like, okay, she's like way too codependent upon me. I mean, it's not really that, but I mean, like, I know me and my spouse, like, that's something we go through because he's always like, you just act like you're out here in La La Land. Like, look, I'm not having to drive. I don't want to be a passenger princess. I don't want to be looking, having to do this and do that.
She wants to be a passenger princess.
And I am.
No.
He finally learned it. He does not
You talk-
expect me.
Remember, you talk your shit, you get results. Remember that. You talk your shit, you get results.
I mean, you have to be upfront with them and just tell them, like, hey, like, this is what I expect.
You tell them that shit. That's it. But y'all, we reached the end of my show, man. I had so much fun today with Miss Shelly.
Yes.
Little 3 Dollar E. Man, y'all come check me out on YouTube. It's the Chop It Up Show hosted by Jay. TikTok, the Chop It Up Show with underscores, and Instagram, Chop It Up for TV. Y'all make sure y'all follow, share, and Miss Shelly.
Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Shelly Andrews, IG, Shelly_Nicole with an E, N-E, not N-I. And TikTok is your girl Shelly with a 3, not a E.
Yeah, that's probably the truth. But I love my beautiful, amazing co-host, man. I had a great time. Y'all, check us out. Make sure y'all check our hashtags. Follow us. Keep the show going, y'all. Let's keep growing. Let's keep moving. I got more things in store for y'all. More segments, more things coming up, man. More people coming on the show. You know, apparently we got a celebrity, another celebrity guest now with Miss John Travolta. You know, y'all be getting ready to look for that movie that comes out, man. Y'all, I enjoyed it. Y'all be easy. Y'all be love. Just love yourselves. And I'm out.
Yes.
Chop it up, break it down real quick. Talking big moves, we don't plan on quitting. Chop it up, lay it out real clean. Turning little visions to $1 million dream. Chop it up, you can talk a good game. Turn a small spark to $1 million flame. Chop it up, stack that plan from the bottom to the top. Yeah, we taking that chance. Chop,